3 group weekends, the largest MDI global finals ever, a $300,000 prize pool, and a whole host of rule changes. Welcome to the War Within Season 2 MDI. The MDI is back, and this season's format, well, it's different. Let's break it down real quick so you're not lost when the keys start flying. First big change? We're saying goodbye to the old school dungeon races. This year, MDI is fully embracing the TGP style format. It's all about pushing the biggest keys, not about speedrunning set routes. And to help them even further, all the tournament realm gear now has avoidance, practically guaranteeing new world records. What's the second change? Even more competition. We've got 24 teams qualifying for groups now instead of 16. That means 3 group weekends again, Group A, B, and C, just like the early days. Each group weekend works like this. 4 teams play on Friday, 4 teams play on Saturday. They've got 5 hours to push keys and lock in their spots for Sunday's finals, where the top 2 teams from each Friday and Saturday will compete. And the dungeons? Teams find out 1 week before their group weekends begin, so it's all about preparation and strategy. Here's the biggest twist. The spec variety rule. On Friday and Saturday, teams can use whatever comp they want, with the usual limitations of no spec stacking 1 tank, 1 healer, 3 DPS. But after each day, the 3 most used specs per team are locked out for Sunday. Only runs that actually contribute to the team's score count towards this rule, so no filler or incomplete runs. And if there's a tie, it defaults in this order: tank, healer, then DPS, and teams get to choose the DPS lock if needed. This rule is team specific. No other team is affected by what you play. The new spec variety rule is only active during the group weekends, but we know it's going to make finals on Sunday way more exciting. Teams will have to dig deep into their class rosters and get creative under pressure. More teams, more keys, and more strategy. We're hyped. Are you? Okay, now that we've gone over the format changes for this season's MDI, let's talk about what really matters. The teams you need to keep an eye on. Here are the squads that we think have the best shot at making it to the global finals. Our top 3 teams are Wunderbar, Mandatory, and Missed Count. All 3 of these not only managed to time Darkflame Cleft on a +21, a key that was timed by the top 7, but they were also the only teams who timed Priory on +20, and that gives them a huge edge from the get-go. As we head into the first group weekend, these 2 teams look the most dangerous. Wunderbar is the new home of former Echo players now, Gingy and Clicks, who are joined by guild buddy and former bald bandit Kush and their new healer Whippy, who played for Team Cinema last season. This EU squad is undoubtedly out for blood with their impressive first seed ranking in time trials. Previously known as placeholder name, we're hoping the name change isn't an omen of disaster to come. This team is packed with talent, and you might recognize some of them from Shiny Unicorns last season. Drogo, Roybin, Shelly, Dr. J, and Casual Addict may hold the slowest +19 Priory and the slowest Darkflame Clef 21, but the team still plays 6th in time trials. We can't wait to see what 07 is cooking for their Group A weekend. Now, Group B is absolutely stacked with talent, and we do mean stacked. Missed Count, who played in last season's TGP under Streamer Zone, is making a comeback. Kira, AJ, and Yargi welcome back Hearthjax and Adverbia to their team. This EU group wrapped up time trials as the 3rd seed, almost 3 minutes behind Wunderbar and over 1 minute behind Mandatory, but that just means they've got some healthy competition to egg them on. Holy Method is next in line, seeding 4th during the time trials. Andy Brew, Thaner, Fragnus, and Wildy are all joining together under the Method flag. They'll be joined by Wexy, who raids an Echo and is no stranger to competition. He played in teams like Legendary and Holy Moly and is a fantastic addition to the team. Big names, big plays expected. Physical God Comp is a team with all muscles and hopefully all brain. Hailing from NA, Squish Vegan, Ortimus, Banchers, Noxiv, and Wox are here to slay their competition. They find themselves 9th in the time trials. You'll recognize this team pushing big keys on retail, and we have high hopes for the big keys they'll be pushing in the Group B weekend too. Last, but certainly not least, the dominant teams of Group C await us. Mandatory are your reigning champions, and we all know they will do anything in their power to protect the crown. Skylarked, Mode, Stove, Maystine, and Soda are back to bring us more of the nail-biting plays and astounding strats we just know they've been developing. They were only 1 minute behind Wunderbar in the time trials, taking the 2nd seed. This is going to be a close one. Perplexed are the OG team amongst our top 24, and we couldn't be more excited to see them return after a break. Divine Field, Zasevi, Swag, and Wolf Disco are thirsty for competition and even added the dog himself to their team this season, former legendary teammate Tobo, who will be replacing Ashine. This 5th-seeded squad is a team to look out for, not only in Group C, where they're up against teams like Mandatory, but also in the global finals. Goated is another team from NA that, at first look, doesn't seem too dangerous, placing 17th in the time trials. But don't be fooled. This squad is equipped with huge NA leaderboard names like Dorky, Timberma, Asuna, Tarasant, and Chinese Connoisseurs Supreme. Dorky and Tarasant are replacing Yips and Kess, and certainly want to make sure they move their team up the ranks. The Goated players play against elimination in Group C, and we are excited to see what they can do. These are just a few of the incredible teams coming this season. With the new rules and wild group lineups, anything can happen. So buckle up, get that popcorn ready, and let's see who makes it to the global finals. Which team will you be cheering on? Don't miss our coverage with top plays and all the spicy highlights from this season's MDI, and don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube for more esports primers. We'll see you on Friday as Group A line up to duke it out at 10 a.m. Pacific time.